Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bricks Blazing Takes. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me. I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what's up, SimWorld? What it do? Rick Blaze back at you, a Tuesday. You know, now you're getting your boy 5 days a week. So for the haters who don't like my voice, you're going to really not like this. But for those of you who rock with the kid, I appreciate you. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're right here with me. Blazing takes. I almost said something else. Again, this is a one-take shot. I do this all one take. So if I make a mistake, if I make a whatever, it is what it is, baby. We're going to keep it rolling. Today we're going to break down buy or sell. We're talking about this is part 2. Now we're moving over to the Legend Conference. AKA, you know, that conference is part of the Death Row. Murderous Row is what I call it. And this is a deep conference. You have in order from Best Coast number 1, how they ranked right now as of today. Best Coast 1, Lone Star 2, H-Town 3, Southeast 4, Bay Area 5, Showtime 6, Asia Pacific 7, Yacht Club sitting at 8. On the outside looking in, ATLians 9, Queen City 10, Gulf Coast Lockdown at 11, and Oceania at 12. Now for 13, 14, 15, 16, Latin America, South America, Africa, Middle East, thanks for playing. Good night. I be the same. Goodbye. We too far. We're too far gone into the season. My guys at 13, 14, 15, 16. It's been a long time coming. But I know a change is going to come. Just not this season. It's not going to come this season to mimic the great Sam Cooke. Because not only do you have to win if you're 13, 14, 15, 16, but everybody in front of you has to lose. That's the tall order. That's the issue. You can get hot. You can be a team like South America can get hot. Yeah, they can. 7-13, they can get hot, but they have to get hot, and everybody above them has to get cold, and that's not likely to happen, right? So we're looking at who's hot, who's not, buying and selling. Best Coast. You know, I wasn't too sure about this LDO experience by himself, Dolo, but he's surprisingly to me, he stepped up. He's been a very, very, very good player, and this team has rallied around the turmoil earlier with the Mikey Williams situation. So I'm buying Best Coast. Lone Star basketball defense, I'm buying that. I do worry about the ability to score, but we'll get to that. H-Town Hoopers, they coming in shaky, baby. They coming in on 2 shaky grandma legs, baby. I'm telling you, if they fall, gravy coming out their legs. They coming in shaky, but they here at 3. Southeast Select at 4. I'm buying those. Bay Area, I'm buying that. Showtime, but like these top 6, how could you not buy these guys? Just think about it in comparison. Showtime is 13 at 7 at number 6. If I go to the other conference, number 6 seed is like 10 and 9. Like it's crazy on this side. But like yesterday with the other conference, I would say today with this conference, there will be some shakeups. There will be some movements. Everyone's not going to stay. I predict one of these top 8 teams right now, as of today, is not going to make it. So who am I taking out? And who am I putting in? My last 2 teams for 7 and 8th, Asia Pacific at 7 and Yacht Club at 8. They're tied, same record, 9 and 10. I don't think both of those make it out. Asia Pacific has had great wins, but they've had some terrible losses. They've had more terrible losses than great wins, especially as of late. Yacht Club has kind of been the opposite. They've had some okay wins. They started off. I think Yacht Club is just now kind of getting their ship together, and I think, no pun intended, I think Asia Pacific looked better earlier in the season than they do now. I don't know if the surprise of them beating everybody has changed or is up, or I'm not sure what's happened. But the Asia Pacific that was scaring teams earlier is not necessarily that same team now. And so for that reason, I'm gonna say Asia Pacific doesn't hold on to their spot. I say y'all club gets in. Now the question is, which one of these teams take over Asia Pacific spot? ATL is 9-11, Queen City 9-11, Gold Coast 8-12, Oceania 8-12. I'll be honest with you, any one of those four can get hot and get it. Oceania, I don't think they have enough. I'm going to exclude them from the conversation. Gulf Coast lockdown is going through I don't know what's going on with Gulf Coast. I have no idea what's going on with the players and the coaches in the locker room, outside the locker room, in the car, at the grocery store. I don't know what's going on around there. And they in New Orleans, baby. I don't know what's going on, baby, in New Orleans. We in New Orleans, baby. I don't know what's going on. 17 Ward, 13 Ward, 11 Ward, 12 Ward. I don't know what's going on, baby. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. They have the team. They have the talent. I like the coach. I'm just going to say no. So ATLians in Queen City. I think ATLians get in. I know. Now, I'm not saying this confidently. I have to admit. And that's usually not a perspective that I speak from. I'm a confident guy. I'm not too confident in ATLians. Hell, I'm not too confident in Queen City. Hell, I'm not too confident in Gulf Coast lockdown. It's like, but if I had to pick somebody today to take Asia Pacific place, because I think they're going to let it slip, I'm going to go ATLians. And I don't even have a reason why. It could very well be Queen City. I don't. I say all that to say, hell, I don't know. I don't. I'm going to go ATLians. But if I'm wrong, I could very well be wrong. But I'm going to go ATLians. So I'm going to put ATLians in the top 8. Asia Pacific barely loses out. And again, 13, 14, 15, 16, thanks for playing. It's been a good season. We appreciate y'all. We're going to get better in the off season, and we're going to be ready to roll. Top 8, Legendary Conference. There we go. Next time, tomorrow, we're going to start breaking down some of these teams, strengths and weaknesses. How can they move on? Who I think is going to move on. We're going to break this whole thing down, baby. See y'all then. Peace.
Daddy.